You advance in playoffs, you're going to see better teams as you go through, and of course you start with Duncannon. That was the draw I don't think anybody wanted early on in the tournament, simply because probably 3 years since they last lost the district playoff game. So that one was a little nerve-wracking going in. We saw actually the seeding switched a little bit. They were originally the 7 seed, so I didn't think they're in our bracket, and I turned around, they're the 8-9 game, and I'm thinking, oh boy, here we go. But the kids responded like they have all year, and then we faced Coughlin after that, 2 great pitchers that they threw. Really impressed with the Marigi kid, the sophomore they brought in. He's going to be tough. And then you get to Berwick, and Brian does such a great job with their program that, he's first-class guy and first-class program, and the guy who's been there, 2008, they won the state title, and my kids were again ready for a challenge and played great. And a long time coming, we bring home a district championship, so really proud of them, and we've been playing great, and hopefully it continues.
Coach, talk about this group of seniors you have, and we're going to talk to a bunch of them coming up here on the Saturday morning sports show. But talk about this group. Is it a close-knit group? Is it just a off-the-charts, hard-working group? Describe them.
Yeah, pretty much all the above there. It's funny to say close-knit. We've just been in my house here for the last hour. We had some breakfast and before we're going to do the interview, and I thank my wife for that. She put the spread out, did a great job. But they are a tight group. I mean, they came in under adverse situation. We lost 30-some games in a row as a program, and that's not easy. But they bought in right from the start. It was my first year here. I had to bring something you don't like to do, but I had to bring freshmen up just on necessity, and they took their lumps, but they hung in there and they bought into what we wanted to do, and here you have it. And that's the other thing, I hear about all the talent we have, and they are a very talented group, but sometimes you lose how hard these kids work, and it's real easy when your seniors are working that hard to get everyone else to buy and say this is how things are supposed to be done, and just follow suit. So yeah, it's a combination of everything close-knit, and they're hard-working, and of course it helps when you're as talented as they are.
I'm glad you're done talking about the baseball. I'm just worried about if there's any breakfast left over for me to get up there, Brian.
Oh, yeah, we put a plate aside for you.
All right, good. Hey, Monday you guys are going to take on Jersey Shore. You're going to travel out to Williamsport to talk about, anything about them?
Little bits and pieces are coming in. I've been working the phones, the internet, you name it. One of the advantages to playing, I played beyond my college years in some different leagues, so I got to meet a lot of people that are involved in coaching now. So I've been using every contact I have to find out what I can. As I mentioned earlier, as you advance in playoffs, you're going to see better teams. So I'm sure they're definitely a worthy opponent coming out of District 4 and having to travel to District 4 to play in this first round game should present a challenge as well. But it's things we've done. We played night games already, and that's what's going to be a 6:30 start at Bauman Field, and in years past, fortunate enough, we were able to get down PNC Stadium here, so we played on the bigger field. So we travel a bit, even with our schedule this year, we try to schedule so we get outside the district and play some other teams. So they're going to present a challenge. We're going to find out as much as we can, have a scouting report ready going in, like pretty much every other game we play, and just see what happens. Like I said, we're a talented group, hard-working group, so hopefully all that pays off come Monday.
All right, Brian, thank you for joining us. We're going to talk to all the seniors right now. Let's get Joey Runco in here first on the Saturday Morning Sports Show at Northeast PA's ESPN Radio. North Pocono baseball again taking on Jersey Shore on Monday. We're talking some gymnastics coming up here with Shooting Stars on the Saturday Morning Sports Show as well coming up. Joey, are you there?
Yeah.
Hey, good morning, Joey. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Well, talk about this season this year for you guys. An excellent year. And talk about the different talent that you have on this team this year. And some good pitching obviously has to get you through, but you guys have some good bats as well.
Oh, yeah. The beginning of the year, our goal this year was to win some championships. That hasn't been done in the past couple of years for our program. First, we want to win a league championship, then district championship. 2 goals are already set, and now we want to win a state championship.
Well, you're the master of the double on the team. You lead the team in doubles this year, and talk about the bats on this team. I know you guys had some big outbreaks in a couple of games where you had a bunch of runs, and including the championship, you guys scored 10.
Oh, yeah. We have, I think, of 400 on our team, and if one guy's not hitting, we have 6, 7, 8 guys that could hit. So it's a big plus when you have your whole lineup that can drive the ball, hit home runs. It helps a lot.
And how about the pitching on the team? If you could talk about some of the guys who could throw it for you.
Oh, we have great pitching. Justin Haddix, Billy Nelson, Casper, John Tujan. They could bring any one of those guys in and they could shut anybody down. So plus having them and then having our defense behind them.
Well, Joey, congratulations here on the Saturday Morning Sports Show. We're going to move along and get Joe Casper here on the show as we talk with the 6 seniors on this team.
Hello?
Joe.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good.
Batting .438 this year on this team. You're one of the hot bats on the team. 21 hits this year, some doubles and some triples. And you guys could hit the long ball a little bit as well. Talk about how you have so many guys hitting over 400.
A bunch of it we bought into the program. We all get to practice. We work hard in BP. And when we go up to the plate, not really any pressure because we know the person behind us can hit as well. So we just get up there and we smoke the ball.
Talk about going through, you guys were able to beat Scranton that second time this year, and obviously they were Quad A, and then they fall to Wyoming Valley West. But to go through the Wyoming Valley Conference for districts, what was that like to beat all those 3 teams?
It's something different. We're in the Lackawanna League. We don't see those teams too much. They're probably 30, 40 minutes away from where we are. We don't hear too much about them. So it was definitely a challenge. There were 3 great teams we played, but we just played the game we've been playing all year and thought we did great.
All right, well, we appreciate it, Joe, here on the Saturday Morning Sports Show. We're moving along because we got 6 seniors to talk to. Let's bring in Ray Grapsey here on the Saturday Morning Sports Show on Northeast PA's ESPN Radio. Morning, Ray.
Morning.
A 29 RBI for your team, led the team in bringing the batters, the runners in, and bringing them home. 466 average. Talk about your bat this year.
I've mainly just been working on just what you said, trying to hit at my teammates. Joe, we can get on base whenever. He's a great leadoff hitter for us. Then we got Justin batting 2 and Billy batting 3. Just those 3 in front of me, and even the bottom of our lineup with Randy Darrow batting 9 and Jaggers batting 8. There's always people on base for me and Billy to hit in, so getting RBIs isn't the hard part. It's just staying focused and hitting the ball.
What are you guys more confident in, your hitting or your pitching? I mean, because you guys have a little bit of the total package there. That's why you guys are the district champs.
Yeah, I'd say we're pretty confident in both. I mean, when you got Billy going out there as a junior and Justin right behind him as a senior and Casper's closing every game down and Tooch coming in to close the game down as junior too, the pitching's just phenomenal. And hitting 1 through 9, you got power to all fields. You got Randy Darrow went 3 for 3 the other day against Berwick in the championship game. That means a lot when your 9-hitter can go 3 for 3.
And the senior leadership on this team, outstanding, huh?
Yeah, it's fantastic. Being able to play with my friends that I've been playing with since we were 9 years old and just playing our hearts out and working our hearts out. And it's surreal.
Well, you guys are going to have a lot of memories from this past season. Hopefully you have some more as it starts up on Monday. We're going to move along and talk with Adam Mishura here on the Saturday Morning Sports Show on Northeast PA's ESPN Radio, live local sports each and every Saturday. We are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. So let's get Adam in.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm all right.
All right, Adam. Well, we appreciate you joining us. So you're batting .365 this year on this team, and 15 RBI. Another guy who could bring it. And you're looking up. You got a bunch of guys on this team batting .400, but .365 not too shabby. And that's just the hot thing. Are the bats for North Pocono?
Yeah, we have a strong hitting lineup. Runko leading it off. Justin and Billy right behind them, and then you got Ray and Casper. And when you got Ray and Joe in front of you and Billy in front of them, they're driving a lot of runs for us when Runko and Justin get on as much as they do. And being able to hit the ball like the bottom half of our lineup can, we just be able to turn it over to them all the time. And, it's hard for teams to beat us when we can do that.
Talk about Coach Jardine and buying into the program and what he's all about. And obviously you guys getting some breakfast at the coach's house. That's a nice thing.
Yeah, it is. It was great for him to invite us over for breakfast, Got a lot of kids on his team that like to eat a good breakfast, and he came into a program that was 0 for 30 something, hadn't won a lot, and he came in and sold us out on what we had to do was teamwork, and we had to stay together and work real hard to get to where we're at now, and we did. We had the senior group has worked real hard over the past 4 years, along with the younger kids following suit, and they just put it together, and we're able to work hard, put our noses down into it, and work real hard to get to where we're at.
Well, congratulations. We appreciate you joining us. We're going to move along, get Nick Jaggers here on the Saturday Morning Sports Show on Northeast PA's ESPN Radio.
Thank you.
Morning, Nick.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. Let's talk about what you guys plan on doing for states. You get Jersey Shore on Monday. Again, Coach might not know a whole lot, but he's working the phones to try to find out a little bit more. But you guys got to go out and play your game.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We don't know that much about them, but I think if we practice hard and we come to play on Monday, we'll be good.
How about the pitching? Who do you think is going to get on the mound on Monday, and how much confidence do you have?
I think it's either going to come down to Billy or Justin, and either one of them I have a tremendous amount of confidence for.
All right, well, Nick, we're closing in on time here. Let's get Justin Haddix in on the Saturday Morning Sports Show on Northeast PA's ESPN Radio. And quickly moving along here. Justin, good morning. Justin, you there?
Yes, sir.
Hey, how are you? Hey, got to see you play an incredible game against Scranton on the mound. Through a lot of good stuff. Talk about how the pitching has continued to be the dominant thing for you and some of your teammates there at North Pocono, and the bats doing the thing as well.
Well, our pitching staff's been pretty good this year, but it's not that hard to pitch when you're getting 6-7 runs for 2 innings of support.
You guys score 6 runs against Tunkhannock, you score 8 runs against Coughlin, and 10 against Berwick. You kind of mowed through the Wyoming Valley Conference and got to see what the best of the WVC had, and you took care of all of them.
Well, they're great teams, but we wanted to. We were on a mission from the start of this year. We wanted to win first the league championship, then the district championship. So we weren't going to let anyone stop us.
13 runs. You guys scored it 3 times that I see here this year, so that's been lucky. But a bunch of double-digit numbers, so you guys know how to hit it.
Oh, yeah. Like the other guys have been saying, on a given day we can go 1 through 9 hitting the ball. That was shown the other day in our game.
Well, Justin, we're running out of time. We appreciate you joining us here on the Saturday Morning Sports Show. Good luck against Jersey Shore. It's Monday, Bowman Field, 6:30 start. And, again, thank you for everybody joining us.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
We're going to take a quick break here at the Saturday Morning Sports Show. We'll head to the Clearbrook Treatment Center break, offering help, promising hope. We'll be back.